The cup winners from the last 2 years. First of all, the 1988 European Cup winners, PSV Eindhoven, against Bayern Munich. Perfectly balanced, with Bayern 2-1 ahead as they lined up for tonight's second leg in Holland, where the commentator is Barry Davis.
There's only one change in the lineups compared with the first leg. PSV include Michael Borbach, whose last European action was to miss in the penalty competition, which last season ended the hopes in the Cup Winners' Cup of his former club, Roda. He was bought to replace the departed Ronald Koeman and at least has the shot to match. It'll be interesting to see how his inclusion changes the balance of the team. Bayern come here in the knowledge that they won 2-0 on their previous visit in the European Cup, the first round of 1986. Their team is unchanged, although they gamble on Ronald Alman, who injured an ankle as Bayern took a 4-point lead in the Bundesliga at the weekend by beating Eintracht Frankfurt. Alan McInally, who missed that match because of suspension, returns. Play by Heinze. Canala. Vandenberg. Two came to him. Struns and Dorfner, but the free kick is to the Dutch. Heinze. Kieft. First chance of the match. And it was a rather disappointing header. The man who 8 years ago was the winner of the Golden Boot for being the top league scorer in Europe. It's really the classic setup in the European Cup. The home side a goal down at 1-2, but with the advantage of the away goal from the first leg. Free kick is Bayern's way. Just a little pull. Köhler. Reuter. Promising. Three others up with him. Wolfhard, good turn! And just away from the far post from his viewpoint. Best attack the Germans have put together. A really good turn by Wolfhard. Got away from Pollux. He was unlucky. Billy Hoeneß, you might better see, and Jupp Heynckes is the Bayern coach, nearest camera. Hoeneß with glasses. And catches up. Vandenberg, can they catch him? Took two. And one or two moments when the Germans have been almost in extremis at the back, but still the home team haven't managed a shot to trouble the West German goalkeeper. Paulsen. Free kick is given against Flügler. Will surely be the last free kick of the half. Now playing the time the Austrian referee has allowed. Mr. Curl. Taken quickly to head it. Side netting. The angle was very tight. Couldn't really blame him. It was a beautifully taken free kick by Vandenberg. Free kick. Hand on the shoulder by Jürgen Köhler. The advantage of the away goal. The Dutch side will only need to score once to make it 2 on aggregate, but that away goal would count double. Another strike for Borbach, which is a good one! Whisker away. Barely came off the deck. Really struck it well. The bounce was just in front of the keeper too, but it went wide. Manfred Bender is the man who's coming on. So Bender and Flick for Dorfner and McAnally. Station announcement is in fact in the stadium and will tell the crowd the substitutions. Köhler. Good touch by Reuter. Grahammer lost out to Paulsen, who then took it back again. Allowed two defenders to come behind the ball. Nielsen. Van Aale. Fouts, that's a foul. Wolfart made sure it would be given. Nielsen. Oh, that's not what he intended. Bender. And an opportunity as soon as he arrived on the pitch. Mistake by Nielsen. He was a bit higher than he thought. And Bender waited, but pulled it wide. Lebu. Heinze to the left, everybody else to his right. Paulsen now makes a run right to left. That's for Keith the other way. Van Aale. Vandenberg. Edits. Covered by Flick. Bender. Just a few whistles. This is Wolfart. Space on the right for Reuter. Wolfart far post. That's skewed just wide of his own goal by Heinze. Reuter looking for Wolfart. Heinze got in the way. And I'm sure he was very relieved to see that go past Berkeland's right post. Can't be taken. Remember, Paulsen couldn't get inside Grahammer, who's been his boss most of the evening. It wasn't too kind for the German, though, and that's a free kick. I mean, Paulsen played in the Bundesliga for Cologne. Austrian referees had a good match. Plenty of interesting expressions. Oh, on the first real strike that forced a save of sorts from Alman came from Flemming Paulsen. Marking wasn't as good as it might have been, but that's the first real save, and there are 15 minutes of the match remaining. The roar dies around the larynx. Heinze. And gains strength again. Oh, just on the edge. Reuter looked a little relieved. Keith makes the first run, wasn't used. Heritz poised for the second. Met at the back. And it goes from the head of Farks, off a defender for the corner. Vandenberg, well met by Augenthaler. German streaming out. That's a useful ball by Van Aale. Vandenberg was clearly onside, and they're queuing up. Almost too many. It was Lebu who made the best run. And the free kick is the Germans' way for the challenge on Flügler. teasing cross. Lerbu, who came in, didn't make it, in fact. Van Aale. Maybe the last chance. Not a chance at all. The referee has had a signal from both his linesmen. German throw. Reuter takes. And it's quite a throng departing now as Bender goes away with a chance to finish it, but he doesn't take it. But the booking will come and a free kick will be given, and it's right on the edge of the area. Well, I must say, I thought that was a bit harsh. But it's not to be for PSV. And their coach knows more than anybody else that they haven't really threatened sufficiently to save themselves. It's like Argentala to take. And it's deflected and it's in. And Van Breukelen expression sums up the feelings of PSV. A little bit of pushing in the wall, and it came off the man pushed, who was Herretz. So that really ends PSV's night and ends their interest in this year's European Cup. And there are smiles from the Germans. The final whistle goes, and Bayern Munich, to the obvious delight of their coach, Jupp Heynckes, who knows a bit about European football as a player as well, take their place in the last four of the European Cup.
And they did it by beating PSV 3-1 on aggregate. Our other quarter-final, the cup holders AC Milan, the side packed with international stars that was held to a goalless draw by Mechelen in Belgium a fortnight ago, a match in which the Belgians did everything but score. But a tough task for them in Milan now tonight. Here's how the teams lined up. Mechelen unchanged from the first leg. AC Milan with the daunting presence of the likes of Marco van Basten. No Ruud Gullit, of course. He's engaged in a rather desperate battle to get fit for the World Cup. Tony Gubber is the commentator.
Ancelotti, and now Filippo Galli. Donadoni. Trying to work down this right side. Donadoni again. Play waved on. Oh, again, his footwork's fabulous. Oh, it's a great cross. Came off the head of Rijkaard. Appealing for a push, AC Milan. In fact, he's holding his arm, Rijkaard, suggesting that he was held back. What lovely football by Roberto Donadoni again. Well, he didn't look as though he was being held, and that's AC Milan's best chance. He scored once in this Champions competition so far, Frank Rijkaard. This is a stadium where it's almost impossible to kick it out. All the Savills there, so too was Emmers. Rijkaard. Simone, oh, good play to beat Kleisters. Massaro must score. Oh, great save, Prudhomme. What a fabulous save by Michel Prudhomme, the Belgium international keeper, from Daniel Massaro. Good play by Simone to set it up. Milan's best chance of the first half. He beat the lunging tackle. He had only to beat the keeper and played it right into Prudhomme's chest. Tassotti. Wilmots. Couldn't beat Donadoni. Again, they have to trip him. He's just got that electrifying little turn of pace over 2 yards, Donadoni. So, AC Milan with another free kick. Rijkaard. Maldini won the header. 10 was Emmers. Lavalda. Emmers again. Bosman was waiting. Tassotti hadn't won that one. Donadoni with space to run at Kleisters, and again they've brought him down. This can't go on. Every time Donadoni goes at a Mechelen defender, he's ending up on the floor. And it looks like a booking for the Mechelen captain, Leo Kleisters, and not a moment too soon, because their only answer to Donadoni seems to be to bring him down. Parisi. Van Basten to chase. Still in play. Away by Kleisters finally. This is Tassotti. Push, free kick. Van Basten in a hurry to take it. Galley. Van Basten. Donadoni on his chest, he'll get there. Oh, lovely skills. Still in play. And Donadoni, can he work the magic again? But he can. Still he has it. Parisi. Tassotti, Parisi. Italian crowd appeal for a block by the Mechelen captain Kleisters, and Parisi smiles, looks at the referee, he'll have none of it. But what a fine bit of individual skill there was again there from Roberto Donadoni. He took that on his chest. He was always going to get there before the keeper. He didn't try the shot first of all, he just took it round him, chipped it up, and it was blocked by Emmers. Wilmots was fouled. They had a free kick. Massaro penalised. Bosman walks away, so too does Emmers. Oh, that was struck better. Needed a good save from Galli, and I think it was number 5, Get the Firm, who hit that. Just over half an hour left to play. And Get the Firm will take it. He's had a good look. Galli's come a long way and takes it safely. Van Basten was looking for a defence, and he got it. One or two AC Milan players look to be getting a little anxious. Look how many they've pushed forward. Baresi just knocked it back in, didn't he? Oof, nearly fell for Colombo. Tassotti. Donadoni. Oh, he shows it to them and takes it away. And it needed the extra marker, and it's a corner. Well, Donadoni has illuminated this match, and one can only wait with anticipation to see what he does for Italy in the World Cup in the summer. Rijkaard got a heel on it. Wilmots for Mechelen. They haven't cleared it. Massaro! Oh! No wonder Prudhomme is anxious. For once, the Mechelen defence looked a little bit lax and a little bit lazy. Wilmots didn't manage to clear, and it fell for number 11, Massaro, who hit it first time, and it just clipped the top of the bar. That's the closest AC Milan have come, but still they haven't got it past Prudhomme. Tassotti. But Donadoni, if anybody can, I'm sure it'll be him. Left foot, Donadoni! You can't give him an inch. In fact, sometimes when you don't, he manages to find one. If one man has got the skill and the footwork to open things up, it may well be Donadoni, who hit the stanchion at the back. It was over the top of the bar by about 6 inches. Baresi, with seconds ticking out, is prepared to hit it long. Emmers could play. Rijkaard. Oh, Wilmot's got a foot in. Vasavel is a long way out. It was taken off him by Filippo Galli. Now Donadoni, can he do it in the last few seconds? Not when he's tackled like that by Kleisters. And remember, Kleisters was booked in the first half for a tackle on Donadoni. And I'm sure that's what Van Basten is drawing the referee's attention to. Well, he's calling over. It was Kleisters who got in the tackle, and he's reaching for the top pocket, and he will have to go, because if it's a second cautionable offence, and it is, well, did Van Basten get Kleisters sent off? Would the referee have reached for the red card if his attention hadn't been drawn to that? He didn't reach for the top pockets to start with, there's no doubt about that. But Leo Kleisters, the Mechelen captain, will have to go for upending Donadoni for the second time.